This is the sheriff's office! Come on out with your hands up, open and empty!
What?
I killed them. But however, I found their bodies and their wounds were healed.
On October 13th, 2024, at approximately 2:14 p.m., the Bernalillo County Sheriff's Office responded to reports of a shooting. The caller informed the sheriff's office that he had heard multiple gunshots from his neighbor's house and that he had tried checking up on them but got no response. When the sheriffs arrived on scene, a man opened the door, and what he told them is chilling.
Sheriff's office! Hello, sheriff's office.
Hi.
It is, sir.
My family rushed me.
This is the man in question, and what he's about to say is absolutely crazy.
Rushed you where?
In my room. With a knife.
Come out here real quick, then.
Yes, sir.
What are you talking about, dude? You have any weapons on you right now?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, no, don't read.
Don't.
I do now. Yes, sir.
The man tells the officers that his family rushed him with a knife. When asked if he has any weapons, he says yes and immediately started reaching for it, which is about the stupidest thing you can do in this situation when the officers are on high alert and they don't know what has occurred.
You're just gonna tell me what's going on, okay?
So
Give me a second.
my family was trying to walk into my room and they were trying to hit my heart. And my dad had a knife and my sister had a sledgehammer. And then
What?
I killed them. But however, I found their bodies and their wounds were healed. Do you want me to show you?
125, so we need additional units code.
Shit was crazy. I don't fucking know, like, I shot him in the head, and then...
The statements that the man is making makes it quite apparent that he's mentally ill, or at least pretending to be, when he realized that he would get caught for what he'd done.
What's the friend?
We are 10-4 and we have one detained.
Adlai? You okay now?
Yeah, no, I'm on
10-4, there's possibly 3 individuals deceased in the house.
You have blood on your hands. What's up with that?
My dad rushed me, I hit him, and then my mom was like, you need to die. And I was like, what's the...
Hey, do you think we should secure this interview?
No, I can show you where the bodies are.
No, just hold on. Just hold on, okay?
The man was later identified as 24-year-old Adlai Mestre, and he had a completely clean record up until this point. The gun he used had also been acquired by his mother a few months prior to the incident.
Sheriff's office! Anyone inside, come on out with your hands up, open and empty! And 194, so we're making announcements at the door. Looks like there's a lot of blood. Give us 10 minutes.
Upon entering the house, the officer noticed huge amounts of blood on the floor, a knife and a meat hammer, as well as a mop which had partly cleaned up the blood. This is evidence for the suspect trying to hide the crime, as well as bringing on an additional tampering of the evidence charge.
He was like that. They were this way, right? On this end of the house. What you
She was pointing this way, yeah, to like the east. He kind of didn't say where they were though. He said they're over there. I don't know. I think they're gonna be in the house, but I don't think he would have brought them outside or anything. I don't know.
After minutes of no responses, the officers decide to go in.
Bernalillo County Sheriff's Office! Anybody inside? Make your presence known!
Fall down, you Oscar. Moving up. There's another canine here. A lot of blood. Take left.
Sheriff's Office!
Shell casings. Awesome. You got 2 of you. Alright. Move in. What canine?
There's Casey to take care of, guys. Yeah, watch your step.
You guys didn't find anything downstairs on the long side?
No.
He
They,
said that's where his family was.
they said the neighbor saw him in the backyard, so we might need to check that. So, is there a way out of the backyard over here?
Right, this way, if he starts cleaning up, come on.
When the cops were looking through the house, it seemed like a lot of blood had been cleaned up. But when they approached the back door, they noticed a suspicious trail of blood. A trail that would take them to the most horrific scene any of them had ever seen.
Sheriff's office! There's drag marks along the ground there.
Police are now following a trail of disturbed grass and drag marks, but little did they know they wouldn't need to search for much longer.
Go past the second gate. Once you exit on the right, it's gonna be...
Officers in the house radio in that they found a dog with a gunshot wound, and sadly, that dog wouldn't make it.
Yeah, I'm just staying out of the dirt fast. Okay, I got him. Oh.
These officers just saw one of the most gruesome scenes imaginable. 3 deceased family members of Adlai, each with a gunshot wound to the head.
I'll hold here.
I don't know if it matters.
What?
Can you tape it off?
No, this is the yard, dude. I'll hold here. You guys want to go see what Oscar needs?
While the officers want to preserve the scene as much as possible for evidence, they also need to let the medics see if they can save any of the individuals. They also need to quickly get back to Adlai, now that they know what he's truly capable of.
So, I'd prefer no touching if there's any way, possible way. So,
I'm gonna touch his jaw.
okay.
The medics quickly determined that no one could have survived what Adlai did to them, and the officers now focused on bringing Adlai to justice. Recognizing the gravity of Adlai's crimes, the officers decide to conduct another search. In cases like this, especially with a suspect as talkative as Adlai, their priority is to get him into an interrogation room with a skilled investigator. Acting quickly ensures that they can gather as much information as possible before he has the chance to realize that staying silent might be in his best interest. But what would happen in the interrogation room is something which would shock everyone.
Can you see their corpses? They're foaming out the mouth, right? Still convulsing back there. Can you find the bodies?
Yeah, we found them.
They're really cool. That's normal, that's not normal. They're like black up the mouth. Did y'all take a picture? And did you see that grabbing the dog? Oh shit. Can I get that water bottle again?
Yeah, I'll take it with us.
Adlai keeps rambling on, incriminating himself more and more. In the beginning, he said that he had to kill his entire family in self-defense, and now he's seemingly interested in the bodies, as if that would make him innocent.
What up?
Not even on you. Cause that's officer route.
Straight back.
In just 2 hours, officers have gone from finding out about the murders to having the suspect in a room with a professional interrogator, and this interrogation would be intense.
Come on in. I have to go right in here, okay?
Mirandized.
Cooperative?
Cool, man. I'm gonna have him take you out of handcuffs. Go ahead and stand up. Get you out of handcuffs. It's a little easier if you stand up, okay? So before I take you out, man, no problems, right? You're not gonna cause me any problems down here?
No problems.
No problems? Cool. Do you need any water or anything? Any?
Yeah, man, no, what about? You're okay? Today was a crazy day.
Understandable. Some water? Then, and I'll, yeah, go ahead and take them out. I'll get you some water. It gets kind of cold. If it gets a little too cold, I'll try to find a blanket or something for you, okay?
The reason the officer wants to make sure that the suspect is out of handcuffs, warm and with a drink, is because people are a lot more likely to ramble on about what happened when they feel comfortable. Something you should never ever do in a police interrogation.
Yeah. So my name's Cameron. I'll be the one coming in and talking to you here in just a minute. Just go ahead and hang tight for me. If you need anything, just knock on the door. Hello. Again. Like I said, my name's Cameron. I'm with the sheriff's office. Okay, so I'm one of the detectives that's out here. Just gonna come talk to you about what happened today, okay? But before we go anywhere, I just want to make sure I have your information correct.
Sure.
How do you say your name?
Adlai, the administrator.
So obviously, it seems like a lot went on today. So, you know, I would like to ask you a few questions about what went down. So, first off, is English your first?
Around 9 p.m. we're like facing, there's like silent waves. So
Before the officer even reads him his Miranda rights, Adlai starts to ramble on about seismic waves, cell phone towers, and how they caused his family to lose consciousness, even though they were found with bullet holes in their heads. This tragedy might not be as stupid as it seems, since a court can actually decide that he is unfit to stand trial if they believe he's insane.
the next thing you know, the silent wave wouldn't stop. My family starts convulsing. And then 9:30, convulsing, just loses consciousness, rushes me. And then around like 9:30, 10, my sister would show up. As I was told, if you look on the police cams and the thermal imaging, so there's like a major catastrophe.
That sounds like it. So let me just...
How many died?
What's that?
How many died?
How many?
Died today?
I don't know. I haven't been out there.
Can you write down?
Sure.
Yeah. Can I write some down?
Sure.
Alright, so when I continue with the knowledge, around like 8, 9, whatever the size of it, equals
S-E-I-S-M-I-C.
SIC, waves, 8:30. Well, 8:30 from here, just one stop. And aiming at cell towers. Cell towers, big man, one super big man.
Sure.
Space needle.
Okay. So, before we keep going, I just need to make sure you understand a few things, okay? Since why you're here, okay? So we brought you down to a police station, okay? I just want to make sure you understand your rights, okay? Have you ever had your Miranda rights?
Here, the officer, for some reason, goes into a super detailed, boring rant about his Miranda rights, explaining every little nuance. This might be because Adlai is young and probably doesn't understand, or it could be to throw him off, making him more likely to talk. He then leaves the room.
Stop rushing, Admiral Magistrate! Orders are orders!
Adlai quickly becomes bored and decides to take a piss in his water bottle, just as the next interrogation is about to start.
Alright.
Hey, Detective Carroll, go ahead and sit down for me, okay? Alright. So, that's gross.
Sorry.
You should have told us, dude. We would have took you to the bathroom, bro. Alright. So here, what I need you to do, man, is just take a deep breath, okay? Okay? We got a lot to do, so just take a deep breath. Okay, you've been yelling a bunch. You doing okay?
May you please release me?
What's that?
May you please release me?
Release you where?
From this?
We can't, man. We can't. So it's gonna be a little while. Just hang tight, okay? Please.
Are you gonna send more soldiers?
We have no soldiers here, man. We're all just cops.
You're gonna send more soldiers?
He's not a soldier, he's a cop. He's a deputy.
Alright. Am I gonna spend the night?
You're gonna spend the night probably in jail.
Nice.
Okay? So we'll be back, but I just need you to simmer down a little bit, okay?
He then proceeds to kick his way through the paper-thin walls, but as you're going to see, he wouldn't make it far.
Hey, stop it! Oh, stop! Stop!
Stop! Alright. Stop! Alright.
Put your hands.
We gonna
Turn
die.
around.
We gonna die about it.
Turn around. Put your hands behind your back. Turn around. Put your hands behind your back.
Put your hands behind your back. Right, you have him?
Let's put him back on.
I got him.
He kicked a hole through the fucking wall. Give us the cuffs real quick. Okay, he's gonna go sit in your car.
Adlai was charged with 3 counts of first-degree murder, attempting to flee police custody, and for tampering with evidence. Since this case is still ongoing, it will be interesting to see if he is deemed fit to stand trial, due to his older sister testifying that he has a mental illness and that he wasn't taking his medication.